I tested Super Yeti Smash two different ways, and one of them is clearly better. Today, I'm comparing Super Yeti Smash with Totem Spells versus Super Yeti Smash with Revive Spells to see which version actually performs better in real attacks. We'll be looking at the result, what feels stronger, and which one you should be using right now. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the Revive Spells. We're going to see if this will actually pretty much help us and see if we can get into which one of the two armies is the best. So we're going to get into the first attack. Okay, now this base is honestly pretty perfect, and I'm gonna come in from the minion print side. The reason for that is we kind of want us to make sure that we get the minion prints out first. We can't have him for the back because then he's just absolutely gonna demolish the Super Yeti army. It's unfortunately one of those things that we have to deal with. So what you do is King on one side, RC on the other side, and you put a Super Yeti with each of them. So once this mortar goes down, we're going to pop down our King ability as well. And you'll take care of those heroes while he's at it. And because the funnel has already been set, we can send in everything else. So let's get the rest of the troops in. Okay, looking good. Don't know what's dropped there, but whatever it was. And what we can do is we can earthquake the back end of this base. And the reason for the back end earthquake is it's just going to clear up the walls at the back there, and then we have an exit compartment as well. So seeing as though we are in the core now, we can actually drop the rage spell, and it looks like everything that was in the core may have just absolutely died because everything else is on the outside. So we're just going to revive the RC. We're going to make sure she's alive. We're going to try and keep the queen alive as well. Looks like she's going to take care of the monolith or the enemy RC, which is fine. Our RC is pretty much going to die now, and this army just went absolutely horribly wrong. I don't, maybe because everything switched from where it was supposed to be, but that's okay. We still got enough troops up here. Let's revive these last two. Our king is still alive. Queen RC will be up. She'll take care of this back end of here. Queen just needs to take care of that fire spitter. She almost does, but I would think those clutch revives is going to help us, and we can start setting up the cleanup troops at the bottom over here. I'm not too worried about the top part. King is tanking for us. RC's still at like quarter HP, and this is going to be a pretty neat 3-star. So far so good. We're going to do 2 attacks of each army, the one with the mass totem spells, and of course one with the mass with the revive spells to see which one is better. And I mean, so far we've still got a lot of troops up. I mean, 2 heroes are down, but that RC and queen revive came in actual clutch over there. So we start off with a 3-star, which is pretty awesome. Let's head back to base with our second attack using the revives. See you guys then. Okay, alright, second attack. We come off with the 3-star. Let's see if we can do it again with the revives. So let's just jump straight into it. We're going to basically do the same thing. See which value we get the most out of here. And for me right now, I think if I put down, we're going to come straight into these spitters. Mainly just because we can get this, and it's a Town Hall 17. So that's going to be pretty decent. So we can start off here. We can just drop it like this. Start the RC ability. Get in the Super Yeti just to help tank with the... We can get this in. Get that Super Yeti as well. We're going to pop the King ability already. RC is going to die here, but we're not too stressed about that. Alright, so we can... Let's get this in here. Okay, we're going to... This is going to be super controversial. So what we can do is we can pop there. Alright, we're looking good. Come on. Alright, there we go. We can actually earthquake over here. Get these open at the back end. Log launcher gonna come in clutch. We lost a lot of troops by the looks of it, especially Super Yetis. Log launcher is still going, which is pretty nice. Okay, queen is here. What we can do is we can go like this. We can revive here. Queen is looking fine. Everything seems to be out of where it needs to go. Alright, what we can do is we can start off here. I'm going to pop the Warden ability, and we can get that in there. We can pop the Rage into that compartment. RC is going to die here. What we'll do is we've got 2 revives. So I'm going to wait a bit until the scatter shot is activated on this giant over here. Just like that, we can get that. And now we should be good. We got the RC, the enemy CC coming out. I mean, this is a tunnel 17. So shouldn't be too overwhelmed. It should be an easy 3-star, but this was a confusing base. As you can see, nothing lined up exactly. Everything was split. But if you just go in from the town hall like I did, you should be good. I was a little worried about that invis spell tower, but at the end of the day, that didn't really matter much because our log launcher came in clutch. We just used all those spells, all the spells that we had. Ooh, sounded so weird saying spells. That it actually worked out for us. So far, I'm liking the revised spell, but now we're going to head back to base, change up the army, and use the mass totems. I'll check you guys then. Okay, mass totem spell. Now this army is going to work a little differently with regards to the spell placement, but the rest of it is this pretty simple, straightforward. King on one side, RC on the other side, and you just create that funnel. So let's get into this one. Now for this one, because again, we're coming in from the minion prince side, he is a massive counter to this army, so we're just going to hop straight into it. And we're going to start with the RC on this side. We're just going to let her not waste her ability just yet. Now we can start getting her ability through. And we're going to get the king on this side as well. We're going to get a Super Yeti over there. Once we can start popping the king ability. Just distract that ricochet cannon. And unfortunately, the queen... Okay, ricochet cannon does go down. Okay, nice. I'm liking where this is going. We can start placing the enemy, our troops and stuff. Do we set up the funnel properly over there? Let's just start off. We can start off through here. Nice. Get everything down. Pop the queen ability quite early on. We can actually put a distraction over there. We're going to wait on reviving something, for example, like the queen or another troop at the moment. The queen or the RC or the queen actually took out the CC there, and now everything's open, but they're not going into the core except for the queen is. So to help with that, you're gonna pop it like this. Come on, guys, why are we stretching out here? All right, queen is down, so let's just revive her again. She can clear out through here. We're gonna pop the warden ability, and we're gonna pop the rage tower. Now, the funnel wasn't set properly on this one, and because of that, we will not be getting a 2-star or probably even a 1-star, just because of the terrible mistake we did of not creating the funnel properly. I didn't expect like every single Super Yeti to go literally out of the way and into there. So we are pretty much snookered with this one. Healers are still alive. We still got a lot of Super Yeti might, but the warden just died because of the thrower. Let's just go like this. Okay, no, we're gonna get a 1-star. Man, that just sucks. Funnel wasn't set up properly with this one, so you gotta really set your funnel up properly with this army. As you can see, I did a horrendous job of doing that. I didn't want to sacrifice another Super Yeti at the end of it, just so that we can get through there. And there's no ways, I mean, there's a possibility, to be honest with you, but we will see what happens. We got now, if we go like this, alright, everything is now distracted, but it's not going to really help much because that totem spell absolutely just got demolished, and we're going for that first. So 80% 1-star is so bad because I'm also trying to push back into legends, and this so far wasn't the best example. And as you can see, that's what happens when you don't funnel properly. So let's head back, do the last attack, and then I'll end off with what I think will be the new meta for Super Yeti Smash. See you guys then. Okay, last and final attack of the video, and then I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on whether or not which Super Yeti Smash army you should probably use. And for this one, okay, again, it's the same as the last one, but luckily this time we're going against the much anticipated fire spitters. So let's get the RC in on this side. We can get a Super Yeti over there, and then we can start popping our RC ability. We're going to do the same here with the king. We're going to put a total spell there and then get that going just like that. Get that all out, and now we can pop his ability, and we should be pretty much looking good. RC has cleared up a very nice portion of the base, and then let us get in. Oh no, One wrong thing. Oh, no, no, no. There goes my... That was the wrong way to go. If I'm being 100% honest with you, the troops were not supposed to go in that way. So here we are. We're just gonna get everything in through. The town hall has gone down. I'm gonna pop the queen ability just to get those extra healers in, and then what we can do is we can just distract over there, get those healers still on our side. Looking good, looking good. Let's rage this, pop the warden ability as well. Reason for that is hopefully the troops can actually go in here. Nice, giant goes in. I'm gonna revive my RC over here. We're gonna keep an eye on her, try and keep her alive. Let's do this. That should help. RC looking good. Queen is still up. Nice. Looking real good. Get that distracted. No, perfect. Not going wrong too badly. Distract over there. Are we ending off on the minion prince, which is not ideal, if I'm being honest with you. And we've still got to take care of the revenge tower, and the queen will be doing that. We've not... Man, okay. We've still got the queen, which is great. Revenge tower is down. Not bad at all. So I'm not too stressed about this. What is the warden doing? Okay, Warden's taking care of the minion prince. Now he's going to take care of that wall. Oh my word. This wall right here was so low, and then the queen changed her mind. Why would you do that, queen? But we got 40 seconds left. So in these last 40 seconds, I think I'll tell you my opinion. I prefer the mass hero revive spell with the 3 totem spells. And the reason for that is, as you can see, that army is faster. It is easier to control. Even if you mess up the funnel, you've got more options to revive your king, who is a very super tanky troop. And it's not like you're going to absolutely, if you mess your funnel up, again, you can just revive like your king, and he will continue helping with the funnel. Whereas you saw with the second attack in this video, I had 1 revive and the funnel messed up and we 1-starred. So I prefer the mass hero revive spell because I've used it previously, and I just think you have more flexibility with regards to who you revive, when you revive, and also you are still able to keep your troops into one area, and you can have more heroes choice to revive. So in case you need the king to tank, you can revive the king, and if you need the RC, you can also revive the RC, and if your queen goes down, that's just extra bonus points. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below which army you think is better, and I'll respond to you, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Cheers.